Oh, see those black dots down there? The turkeys. There's David just counted 14. So I think they're having a meeting. And the sun's coming out. It's a beautiful morning. Good morning. Well, it's nice and sunny this morning, but oh my gosh, it is cold and chilly. And Dave was working on the piles over there. He's going to explain it to you. We have like 3 piles of wood that just need cleaned up, and an old piece of equipment, and I don't know, I'm thinking, Dave's talking about moving the pasture down where I'm showing you, but where it used to be, I'm thinking even going on the other side to the barn, so we'll see. But anyhow, we're just sort of cleaning up. We got some spring cleaning up to do. And
it's a sunny day. It's a little windy. You might hear a little noise, but these were a few fleeces from the Walker house. Put them here under some tin, and that was years ago too. So, but here we go. Further down the hill, Audrey talks about us burning wood. But I had this wood pile and left it go for just a couple of years, and the briars grew up, and I scraped it out of here with the bucket on my John Deere tractor and making it firewood again. Now this spring we are cleaning up the stuff that has been here for a long time. And I took this off our Ford tractor, and that tree grew there, and you know how long it would take that tree to grow there. So it has been a while, and well, long overdue. But you'll get to see, hopefully in a couple months, a new video, and this will be all different. It's Oliver, and here they come to say hello. Whenever they see us, they think it's chow time. It's a nice sunny day, but it's a windy day. But whenever the sheep see us come out, they right away think we're going to feed them. So they have to come up and greet us. Sheep.
well, we're having company come this weekend, so Dave's been doing a
I found one more.
I found another one. Oh my gosh, you're so cute, and we're getting the most out of our daffodils, which is nice. I cut them, I dry the daffodils, and then I'll replant them next year. I just start them in these. I have tons of clay pots that I got at yard sales, estate sales, and I use them all the time. Oh, and look at the cute little saucers. We have vintage saucers for all of them. Couldn't find one for that size. But aren't they even cool? Dave actually found those underneath the porch. So, we have a little sheep display going on for when our company comes. Always having fun. Some of you emailed and wrote and asked if we would do a full kitchen tour, and I hope to do one later on in the late spring or summer. I do still want to do some changes to the kitchen. I'm going to put more little spice jars in the cupboard, a little bit more textiles up top, and I am keeping some of it the same though. Over here we have my little sheep vignette, and I'm going to keep that. And in the Jersey coffee box we put our garbage, and the high chair was my mom's, and she was born in 1924, and the teddy bear was mine when I was little. And over here we keep our put sheep, and I was thinking of taking that cupboard out, but I am going to keep it there. I'll just move the sheep around inside it, and That hand is my mom's, and my sister and her made it when she had dementia, so that's like really special to me. And this apothecary jar used to be in the pantry, and it came out here. I used to have, oh, let me think. I think I had a dough box there. So I like that there. And then we put the chalkboard up, and it's fun. We have all the kids, the grandkids' measurements year to year. So that's like really fun. And a couple years ago, we had a new window put in. Our other one was literally almost coming out. It was really bad. And I just have a coffee area, my refrigerator, coffee, and all the utility things are over here. And these cupboards have been off-white, green. One year I saw red in a magazine and loved it, and I painted them red. And finally we just sort of took them all off, redid them. David redid the trim. He made new knobs. And over here he was going to make like a English cottage plate rack, but I just got this from Amazon, this plate rack, and see how I like it, because I was thinking of maybe just another shelf in there. So that's the utility side. And after we got the window, I was thinking of maybe putting wallpaper on this side of the wall, but I think it would have just been, I don't know, too busy, and I want the emphasis to be on the window. So I put some plates on the one side, and that's our favorite oil painting. We both love longhorn cows, so that's up there. I'll show you a close-up. We both just fell in love with this. And it might seem odd in a kitchen, but it's just what we love, and it works for us. And over here, one time somebody said, oh my gosh, there's nothing on the counters. You could teach me a lesson in minimalism, but trust me, they're just cleared because I'm not baking right now, but I'm always baking or cooking, so usually there is something on the counters. And this room also is our dining room. So I'm going to show you some old pictures of our kitchen before. And there used to be a cupboard up on that wall. And it just got a little tight because when the kids were all here and the grandkids started coming, we just need the space to walk the whole way around the table. So we took the cupboard out and we put up the blacksmith meat hook, and we love it. We're still working on it. I don't know, I might just do all baskets, but anyhow, in this spring we're hoping we're going to put in new faucets, because about every 10 years they need it. They get, we have hard water, and the dishwasher doesn't really work good either, so we're going to get rid of it. Honestly, that's my third or fourth one, and I am not spending the money for another one. Just going to put shelves, I'm going to put a drape in and be happy with it. And this table was a Harmonite table. It's from Harmony, and that's a religion, the Harmonites, and I just love it. I had a friend, dealer friend, and I said to her, I need a 7.5 foot table. 8's a little bit just too big, and she found me one, and I had to strip it, and all these lines was just filled with tomato seeds. I had to get a little knife and just take them all out. So that's our table, and the floor is wormy chestnut, and I still love the floor. And we also put the beams in the kitchen too. So basically that's our kitchen, and when I get it all totally done, I'll show you it again. Well, friends, many of you asked me, what did I bring home from Mulberry Antiques? If you saw our last video on Friday, we shared our friend's shop, Mulberry Antiques in Oakmont, PA, and I brought home with me this green basket. But I want to tell you a little story about the basket. I bought this basket from Norma Schneeman. Oh my gosh, years and years ago. She told me it was an old Kentucky basket. And Dave and I used to set up at antique shows, and we used to do a show called Simple Goods. And Norma was set up there, and we bought it, and I really loved it, but I did buy it to resell. So we came home and I had an open house and I sold the basket to a really good friend, Debbie. Well, Debbie passed away in December this year, so 20 some years later. And I loved this green basket and I always thought of Debbie, and I never expected to receive this basket back. But when we went to Mulberry, the time before that, I had told them that there was going to be an online auction of all Debbie's things. And I just could not. I knew about it. I shared about it. I just couldn't. I just didn't. So there I was in Mulberry, and there was this green basket, and I felt like it just came back home. So cherish your friends. Tell everybody you love them. And this is what I brought home, the green basket. Also, you'll see the blackbirds are back. Our red-winged blackbirds are back. I'm so excited. I've seen them in the pasture. And this past week, since we've talked, I made all kinds of Polish food. But it is March. But I made homemade noodles for haluski, for cabbage and noodles. And I've never made homemade noodles for that, so that was fun. Turned out really good. And also we bought some pierogies from church and had those. And so now I'm ready to start with the Irish fare. So I hope you're having a good day, a great day. And if you would, please subscribe. If you so would, please share. We really appreciate it. And thanks for being here. Okay, I'm thinking Dave got the tractor stuck. He's walking up the hill. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Yes. And it got stuck the other day. Oh my gosh. It is like so wet and muddy. He'll just take the other tractor down, pull it right out, but it is frustrating. You know, you have old equipment. One thing about having a farm, sometimes everybody thinks it's so poetic, but Power King wouldn't start, and we're supposed to get a bad storm, so we got it. He got it.